Welcome back, and joining us on the show now is Chirag Thakkar. He's director at Amrapali Group. Chirag, hi, thank you so much for joining us. And we've been talking for the last couple of years now on how buying silver can add silver lining to your profits. The last couple of years also have seen constant deficits into the market. But even with that, we saw 3.5% of gains in silver in last year. It's just about 5 to 7% up in this year as well, underperforming the metals and the precious metals as a category as well. So even as the fundamentals are strong, we haven't seen that reaction go into prices.
Hi, Manisha. So if you see the timeline for the last 1 year, it has been very more fundamental news towards not on the side of what kind of a production the global market's having for the gold and silver. But if you see, the Fed rate hikes have been a major influencer towards the price of the precious metals. Again, after that, we saw some geopolitical tensions coming in, lots of other not good news, good news for the precious metals coming in, and the same has been driving the prices. If you see the last month, we saw very positive comments on from the Fed side that they will be decreasing rates 3 times next year. I believe those are the more movers towards driving the prices for the gold and silver market.
Sure on that. By the way, it's becoming quite mainstream, Chirag, because a lot of people are now talking about investing in silver. We also have silver ETFs now, so there are more ways to do that. But last year also was a year when we saw record imports into the Indian market. What is the number that you're working with for this year?
So last year, if you see, we imported, which was a record high, around 10,000 tons, and this year we expected it to be 30% lower than last year, and it was anticipated, and we are just near to the closing of the year, and we are around 6,500 to 7,000 tons of the silver imports into the country as of now.
And what's your also sense on the prices? Because we've done an all-time high of 78,000 rupees per kg for the silver prices in 2023. Do you see 2024 surpassing those levels?
I'm very much positive that we could see those levels very soon. And this time, I believe we'll be able to clear 78,000. We could see higher prices. As there are the news coming, reports coming in, the industrial demand growing for all the electronic segments around the globe. So that's going to be very supportive for the silver prices.
Chirag, how is the physical silver buying that you have witnessed in this year? The prices have been volatile. They have been on the higher side as well. That is one part. And the second is, are you also looking at investment demand in silver picking up?
If you see last year, 65 this year, 65 to 68,000 was the level where we see a very strong buying coming in. So we couldn't witness prices going below that. Yes, the investment demand is growing as investors are anticipating that the kind of a move gold has made, and the kind of a move overall sector has made, silver prices still have a long-term momentum, and investors are really looking at the deeps where they could jump in and buy on the investor side.
So what's your sense on the higher side in case of silver prices? Because when we look at the reports that have come in from various banks and brokerages globally as well, they believe that $30 an ounce seems like a level that most people seem to be agreeing on. Are you also looking at those prices in next year, and what would that mean for the Indian markets?
Yes, I'm very much positive that we could see those levels. So just to prove that, if you see from 2020, we are right now in end of the consolidation mode. So 2020, we saw prices around $12, $13. Then we saw a jump till $30, and we are at the stage where it is an end of consolidation, and we could see prices higher as much as $30, obviously. If you see at the Indian markets, I'm sure if it crosses 78,000, we could see 85,000 to 90,000 markup, where it could come back and sustain between 83 and 87. This is my personal view, yeah.
All right. Chirag, as always, thank you so much for joining us here at CNBC TV 18. So bullish cues coming in for silver, whether on macro front or in sense of buying as well. So $30 for the international markets, 85,000 rupees in the Indian markets is where silver could be in the coming year. But with that, let's go for a short break. When we come back, we'll talk more on markets and stock specifics.